Well, good morning, everybody. It's Dave and Bo. It's early in the morning. Bo's still tired. I'm tired. It's been hot here in Southern California. If you haven't heard the news, it was 102 here on Tuesday. Now, it is March. Today is, in fact, I'm recording on March 21st, 2026. We broke so many heat records this past week. And I can tell you, even when I was younger, we had a couple 100-degree days in April one time, but never in March. Super hot. Luckily, there's not a lot of damage on the plants, but we're going to take a look around real quick. And that's just kind of my excuse for not a whole lot got done this week. Most of us were just in shade and air conditioning. We have some blooms here on the beautiful diosma or pink breath of heaven. The geranium survived. I'm really sad because none of the daffodils really bloomed this year for me. And I'm not sure what was going on. This is the second year that they were in the ground. And even the new ones that I planted didn't do all that great. Again, just a very weird, odd winter this year. The Scilla down here did okay until midday. We have some daylilies coming up. The African daisy's looking good. And then we have some blooms, which actually started to bloom last week on the lavender trumpet vine. And this is just something that'll bloom for maybe about 6 weeks. We'll have to see. So this is already week 2, but you can see all the blooms on it. They're just fantastic. And they're a really nice, low maintenance vine for the walls. So definitely something to check out. Since I'm standing in front of this rose here, look at all the blooms. This is Crimson Bouquet. And then we've got a leafed out Japanese maple. This is Orange Dream. The one thing I did do last week is finish cleaning out the weeds from behind here. So we are weed free. Also saw a big raccoon in the yard this week. I hadn't seen a raccoon for a couple of years. We've got some pittosporum here. This is just called mock orange. It did seed here in the yard. I did not plant it. And the funniest thing, had some trees removed probably about 15 years ago. And the only plant that was damaged was the mock orange. It literally, a huge branch fell on it. And so it died. And then within the same season, that sprouted from a seed. So anyway, it's just really cool. It's just like I was really sad I lost that plant. And then this one just arrived on the other side of the yard. This is a variety called Gemini. That's a variety called Beau. You have a couple blooms left on the February silver daffodil. Again, they're kind of like going, what the heck happened this year? We've got some ajuga, and we even have some blooms. Let me get this oxalis out of the way. But that's some ajuga blossom. Columbine. This is a Japanese maple also, and this is Jordan. Look at this. This is Shishigashira, the lion's head maple. Over here we've got some carnations coming into bloom. Got some new growth on the cedar. The carex, man, they just thrive in the heat. I gotta go around all the mud to get over here because I have been watering a lot more. This is Jedlo orange, leafing out. One of the later ones to leaf out. All the others that I got earlier, look at that cluster of Japanese maple leaves. It's just amazing. It looks so good. We've got one of the antique roses in bloom. And I'll get up there. Hold on. The clivia. We'll zoom into that rose there. I don't know which variety. Penguin pine. more flower buds at least. We do have some new growth on the Chinese fringe tree. So that's broken dormancy. Sensu is a variety of that Japanese maple. And then this one, I'm just gonna pull out just because it's like crazy wild. This is Osakazuki. Crazy amount of foliage. And then I'm gonna put that back and I'm gonna bring one more out. And this is, I think it's Kinsey. I'm gonna check the label just to make sure. It is Kinsi, and this is a thread leaf Japanese maple. Isn't that cool? Oh, it's amazing. All right, and again, the Jedlo orange. All right, this magnolia over here is looking great, as is this one. This one flowered more, but that one's got more leaves. So let's zip over here to the rose garden. I'll show you what's going on there. Ground is still wet. I watered yesterday. This is Sangugaku, coral bark maple. No damage at all from the 100-degree weather. And I'm not only going to say it's 100 degrees on Tuesday. When I got home, car read 102. That's large Japanese blue-eyed grass. Yesterday was 99, and like the day before was 98. So, I mean, you bordered 100 for several days, and you can definitely see the foliage here just gave up. It's like, are you kidding me? It's way too hot. It is like not the time for Scilla, but unfortunately, a very short season on the Scilla this year. Not to worry though, they'll be back next year. We've got the daylilies that I split that are coming up. And another good thing, remember I was just about to rip this out. This is the Berberis. It's got some foliage on it now. Finally leafed out. I was worried it was dead, but it wasn't. Let's walk around this way. This is the flowering apricot. An apricot flowering rose. This is just Joey, one of the best roses, by the way. Another carex, my shadow. This is Indian Summer. We'll see how well it does here. This is maybe a dangerous spot for it, but I can always put up a shade cloth if it gets really bad. We are supposed to be down at least into the 90s this week. Still not like the greatest thing, but you know, better than 100. That is Red Dragon, Japanese maple. And in my shadow there, that is Slow Mound Mugo Pine. All right. It looks like we've got a fruit on the apricot, which is great. That's Rose Lynn Anderson. We've got even a flower on the cherry tree. We'll go ahead and take a look at my fence work again. Came out nice. Then as soon as I got done, it hit hot weather. Still have a lot of sections to do still. We've got Queen Elizabeth rose back here. We even have, in the very far back, foxglove. Daffodils here and here. They did not like the heat. This is 49er. It's a nice bicolor rose. That's Duet. Leafing out on the triple grafted plum. Garden Party. Try not to sing the song when I say that. Almond Bush. Gold Medal. Look at the blossoms on the Crabapple. Touch of Class. Some irises. Legend. We got some blooms also. You can see a little distantly on the dogwood, and over here as well, the Tabernet Montana has leafed out. We've got some carnations here as well blooming. They do love the heat. And then we've got Judy Garland. All right, so that was a quick 10-minute jaunt around the yard. I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded for everyone, and Bo is giving us a look from way across. So we'll end with Bo. Hopefully it'll be cooler next week. I'll have some more projects underway, and we wish you a very happy week out in the garden.